Implicit bias theory. Implicit bias theory explains how people can unconsciously hold attitudes or stereotypes that influence their thoughts, actions, and decisions without realizing it. These biases are automatic and often hidden from our conscious awareness. While we may think of ourselves as fair or unbiased, implicit biases can lead us to make judgments or behave in ways that reflect underlying stereotypes about race, gender, age, or other characteristics. The concept of implicit bias gained attention through research in social psychology, particularly with the development of tools like the Implicit Association Test, IAT. The IAT measures how quickly individuals associate certain concepts, such as positive or negative words, with different social groups. The test often reveals hidden biases, even in people who believe they are free of prejudice. Implicit biases develop over time through exposure to societal stereotypes, media portrayals, and cultural norms. From a young age, people are influenced by what they see and hear in their environment, which can shape how they unconsciously perceive others. These biases don't only come from overtly negative messages but also from subtle, everyday interactions and patterns we observe in the world around us. For example, in Western media, people might often see images of men in leadership roles and women in nurturing roles. Over time, these repeated associations can form an implicit bias that influences how we perceive men and women in certain contexts, even if we consciously believe in gender equality. Similarly, if a particular racial or ethnic group is frequently portrayed in a negative light, this can lead to implicit biases that affect how members of that group are perceived, even by those who don't consciously endorse racist beliefs. One of the most important aspects of implicit bias is that it operates outside of our conscious awareness. This means that even people who genuinely believe in equality and fairness can still act on these unconscious biases. For instance, a teacher who believes they treat all students equally might, without realizing it, give more attention to one group of students over another based on implicit biases about race, gender, or academic ability. Likewise, hiring managers may unknowingly favor applicants who belong to a certain group based on hidden biases about their